For the entirety of Season 10, you have asked, you have requested, nay, you have demanded Poor Man SuperCard. The series where I go completely back to the beginning and do not spend a dime. Not a dollar, not a pound, not a euro, zero doubloons, no clams. Not even a voucher from the chum bucket is allowed in this series.
You what?
So finally, Poor Man SuperCard Series 5 is here. I've got a feeling it's gonna be the biggest, the most interesting, and challenging. Let me explain why. Most of the time when I start off a brand new series of SuperCard, I start at about Royal Rumble, WrestleMania time. And most people may have been thinking I'm ignoring the request for Poor Man SuperCard, but no, it was just too easy. See, I could make a Poor Man SuperCard Series 5 that is just 5 videos of me going up the tiers and doing the same thing as I always do. But I think I've timed this perfectly, because not only am I gonna have to grind from the bottom to the top before the end of the season, I'm then gonna have to do it all over again when Season 11 launches. Yes, I'm planning on making this the longest series of Poor Man SuperCard. It's something I've never done in the series, and I wanted to do something different and something that a lot of players have to experience, that you've got to start effectively all the way from the beginning. So let's get to it. Would you like to start a new SuperCard game? Yes, I would. But the beginning of SuperCard changes every year, especially last year where I felt it was a little bit convoluted. I had way too much in it. Let's see if it's changed. But first of all, before we get going, guys and gals, I'm going to ask you to hit your thumbs up if you're happy to see Poor Man SuperCard back again. Now I want to drop a unique comment down in the comments down below. I've never asked this question. What was your first ever SuperCard? Mine was an epic Rey Mysterio. In fact, I have the screenshot of the card that I actually showed on Twitter back in 2014 with the shocked Undertaker guy. Yes, that guy on Twitter. Literally, that's where I began my SuperCard journey. And I want to know what yours is in the comments down below. So welcome to WWE SuperCard. We gotta agree all the stuff. Okay, I agree. I've read it all before. We're gonna start off in wild mode with Roman Reigns versus player, what was my name? Player something? Player 186. Okay, drag a card to player. Okay, so I can choose Sammy, Undertaker. I'm gonna choose, obviously, Carmelo. Choose him. Your ability triggered. Nice. Okay, so it's a bit more explanatory. Using terminology that they've not really used previously, or if they have, it's not been very clear. So I choose our superstar with the highest power. John Cena's always in charge of the tutorials. I mean, he is the GOAT. The GOAT! And I gotta learn how to tag Bianca and Lita. If we're gonna ever have a main event of an Evolution 2, I'd say that's probably a good choice. Are we gonna have a 4th match? Hang on. We've already won. Why are we going for a 4th match? Anyway, whatever. We're gonna support match. We're gonna go for Cody Rhodes, the undisputed champion, against Jimmy Uso. Why not against Jay? But you know, I understand. We're going through 5 matches. Hey, Sammy versus Solo. It's the Temu Chief, everyone. Take it to town by the underdog from the underground. There are bodies everywhere. Michael Cole, are you trying to say? Congrats on your first win. Now let's use those draft picks you earned. Let's start off with number 1, Bronson, Big Bronson Reed. And we got our first tier pull. It's the big dog, the OTC himself. Now, we do find ourselves in a bit of a unique position because the event for the newly included Jesse the Body Ventura is on. Now, if you don't know, in the next couple of days, you can pick Jesse Ventura off the board, a SummerSlam card for free if you're lucky enough in any tier. It's part of the SummerSlam 88 event, which they started with CM Punk and Macho Man. So it's a very big possibility, as I'm starting now, that I may end up picking that card. Now these cards are going to get added to my collection, and I get the beautiful XP screen. Oh, how many levels am I going to level up? 442? This challenges screen I've never seen before. Here are some challenges for you to complete to learn more about SuperCard, play a game of Wild, pick a card as the draft board, and get to explore the game. Now, play a game Money in the Bank, explore your player profile, and explore your collections in My Cards. This is where you get your base cards, explore your collections from your hands. You got to train a superstar, etc. We're gonna get a card from here. Becky Lynch, better than a punch to the face. Another 430 XP. Hey, we gotta level up, baby. Let's go. So now on the player profile, one of my least favorite things when starting. I think it's a good idea in practice, but execution hasn't been amazing. I still think you should be able to get free credits through this, which makes this series of Poor Man SuperCard a little bit more difficult than most. I don't have those extra credits to rely on, but we do have the daily streaks, so we can use those. If you don't already use those, by the way, and you're a free-to-play player, they are essential. Even the tippity top players always claim their daily streaks on WWE SuperCard.com. And if you collect all 5, usually there's a nice little reward at the end. Sometimes it's but at the moment, you can get a free SummerSlam card, and I specifically avoided starting this earlier so I didn't get the SummerSlam card, because the last thing I want when starting a brand new series is someone jumping on the keyboard in the comment section telling me how, well, actually, this isn't realistic, because if you won in this tier, you wouldn't have got this card. This is actually cheating, JB, because you wouldn't have got this if you were a normal player. I accepted 3 series ago that I can't please everyone, so let's just go through a couple of ground rules of what I can and cannot do. Let's start off with number 1, obviously, can't spend money. Not even 1 cent. If I spend anything, the series is a bust, and I'd have to start all over again. Number 2 is I can use the offer wall, which I will be doing in the series, to show you the games which I believe are the fairest to you, the player, for getting free credits or better deals in SuperCard. Number 3, I will not be getting myself the battle pass. I mean, that goes without saying. And if someone gifts me a battle pass, which is probably going to happen, some people like to be cheeky, then I will delete anything that I get on video. So if you're going to do it to troll, you're wasting your time. I'll just open everything on video and delete it immediately. So there's that. Number 4, I will not be joining a team until I get to the season 10 tiers. So that's Tempest, Detention, Noir onwards. At that point, I'll be naturally searching for teams, and I won't be accepting any invites from people. So please don't send me invites to your team. It also goes without saying that I won't be joining teams that have got my friends on them or people I know. That's to avoid anyone saying I'm getting an easy ride. And I think that just about covers it. I did want to have a 5th rule, but I'm going to leave that up to you guys. The comments down below, give me some ideas of what the 5th rule could be, because I think I've covered pretty much everything. So congratulations on completing your first challenge. A new one will take its place until you complete all of them. Okay, so what'd you get for completing all the challenges? Oh, it's a superstar. I mean, I guess. So the game gives you free super coins, blue crystals, and red crystals to forge your first cards. I went into the card catalog and this is what it said. It's going to tell me what cards I can forge. I mean, naturally it'd be Becky Lynch, but I'm not going to probably stay in this tier too long. So I'll tell you what, we'll go with, I don't know, Chelsea Green. 660 super coins off the bat. I mean, I'm probably going to get other freebies in the game, but that's something. I love this animation. And we have Chelsea Green. And that's going to give us another 430. Okay, so that's going to not take us up another level this time. Next up, choosing a name, because every series I have a quirky name, but this time I'm going to be a bit more serious, and I'm going to play a homage to one of the greatest cards of our generation. Someone that without them, we would have nothing today. A staple of WWE and wrestling culture. The pillar to which all temples are built. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be local talent. Oh, I just got booted out. Is that a good thing? Is it like, nah. Oh, local talent. Woo! I know there's probably 10,000 other people called local talent, but I wanted to pay my respects to the greatest supercard of all time. I mean, come on, man. Next up, go to the player profile and you'll see that there are different things that will be unlocked every time you go up a player level. For example, the card cap, the support cap, equipment enhancement cap. As we go through the levels, we'll also unlock all the different modes like PvP and most importantly, campaign. Oh, and I can't see it here, but Survivor's going to be there somewhere. Let's claim this player profile pack. Oh, we got a Maurice. Nice, 430. That's going to take us to level 3, baby. You're going to go to the store. This is where you can spend your credits to purchase. Well, I don't need those. Foundation packs, 50% off. We don't need to know. Just let me go. Oh, I dig that card back. I mean, I'm not using it. 199 is a pretty good deal. And 1,000 super coins. Well, if you're not a new player, this usually comes in at the beginning of the next season. You get the season 10 card. But we're not interested in that. Nope, none of it. No. We're gonna go to free pack, and I'm gonna get my first ever free pack on SuperCard. Let's see what we get, baby. A Pantheon Randy Orton. Couldn't have given me something better. Oh, 4,000 XP. Okay, hello. Level 5. Okay. 2-time level up there. Let's go, baby. I'll take it. Thanks, Randy. Yeah, no problem, man. You're welcome. And second pack, we got our first season 10 card, Dude Love. Oh, how much XP are we gonna get from this? Another 4,000? Yeah, we're on level 7. This means we're gonna be in Pantheon tier. Sure, yes. We reach Pantheon tier. We are reaching the end of season 9, which is crazy because in the previous season, we didn't have the new season 10 style of progression. You had to go through like 20 tiers to get to the current season. It was a bit wild. I remember the millions and millions and millions of stats were really difficult to read. Now, I did speed up a little bit of this because unlocking everything was a little bit of a chore. So you're going to see lots of sped up gameplay as I get all of those tasks done. And now we have one final objective remaining. Play an event, which just so happens to be PCC. Now, for anyone wondering how I got 200 credits, you get 200 credits automatically for linking your account to anything Google, Twitch, or Apple, I believe. I also got 100 credits from the daily streak. I hit it at the very end of the week, and I'm up to 300 already, or 1,300 once I finish PCC, because, and this is something all free players should do, is if you see this event come up, you want to hold back and wait to see where the tide is moving. Is it going towards the left-hand side, which is Andrade, or is it going to the right-hand side, which is Carmelo Hayes? And it just so happens, Andrade's got like over 1 million games more than Mr. Hayes. So the smart thing would be for anyone who's a free-to-play player, even if you just get yourself 100 points, which is the minimum to do, pick Andrade, get 1,000 credits extra. Hey, it's better than a slap to the face. And you'll pick some of these up in the meantime. But these are some of the little hints and tips that now we don't get the extra credits that we used to get as compensation for going up through tiers and rarities that I'll be sharing with you as we go through this series. You might pick up a couple of things, or you might just watch it for the enjoyment, or maybe you're watching to see how much I struggle. Let's go and play our game, but before we do so, if you are not a regular PCC player, this might actually act as a nice little guide. It really looks weird when you see that unicorn. I will cover this in the next video about deck balance. It's so important, especially in PCC, and having the right deck at the right time. Hopefully we win this second match. I think we are going to get ravaged by a nasty little support card there. We've got a super move, but do I want to use it? Yeah, I'm going to use the super move just to get the W on the first game, okay? Because I haven't set my deck up properly. Hey, that's my first sight of a Noir card in here. Super move in, and we're done. So first win. I had to use my super move to get it though, so not the best. And that means our new player quest is done. We're about to get our Pantheon freebie, which I've been waiting actually for a couple of hours to do because I started this and then I had to go and do dad stuff, which just by coincidence is another reason why this series started a little bit later. It seems to have all fallen into place at the right time, but being a dad now, things change. Pantheon card, come on, Pantheon card, where are you? There you are, come to daddy. First tier up. Oh, that's a good one. Tiffany Strand. Hey, it doesn't tag with anything I've got, I don't think. It's not going to be in my deck for long, but it's good to have a female card. Female cards are the most important thing in the game, which I still don't know why that's the case, but I guess we got back-to-back pulls. Oh, Ricky the damn. Ricky the damn. Ricky the damn. Dragon Steamboat right there. Dang. Unexpected back-to-back pulls. I'll take it. Oh no, we got another one. This is a summer sample Bron Breaker. Now, any one of those resets, by the way, could possibly be that Jesse Ventura. I don't think it's gonna be, but it could be. And we've got, number 2,600. Now, if you're in this position, I wouldn't recommend using dusting yet. It seems like a good opportunity, but save everything you've got right now to fill up your decks and train up your cards. Trust me, you're gonna need it. We got our first win, and that's 5 points on the board. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere near what's needed for the top 10,000 rewards, which would get me that crazy Andrade card. I don't think that's going to happen at all. PCC is the ultimate free-to-play mode, though. If you're willing to put in the time, it is Literally perfect for free-to-play players, especially after they made the changes to the mode so you could choose your deck. We can now go back to the player profile and open up our rewards here, which are going to give us some bonuses. We've got some super coins there. We've got some extra rewards, some avatars. A shout out to my boy Bullfrog with the avatar there. A lot of these are just fodder now. I mean, the supports might be somewhat useful right now, but the second you get into the Season 10 rarities, it's not even going to be worth you looking at the cards, let alone thinking about them. There's another one of the ladies. Candace LeRae, cool. Now we go up to Pantheon, so we're only one rarity away now from getting 2 Tempest. Next one is a support. Again, hopefully this is going to be a little bit better. Yeah, it's kind of okay. Oh, we've got more XP coming here. 1,000. Got another 9k after this to go. I don't think we're going to get to Season 10 tiers by the end of this video. Final one. I'd love a Tiffany strat, or maybe even a tag. Up arrow, maybe. Rhea Ripley, left arrow, okay. Only 5,000 to go and we're officially in Season 10 territory. Whilst I'm at this stage, I'm going to do something a little bit cheeky. You don't really need King of the Rings at this stage. The rewards are very, very basic, but not many people play King of the Rings at this point. So you could use this situation if you want to have yourself in a really good position for a future rarity. Win yourself a King of the Ring at this stage and hold the rewards back. You can do the same with Survivor, although Survivor's not based on how good your deck is because it picks the cards for you. It's completely randomized. But things like Team Stomping Grounds and King of the Ring, you can get the rewards ready and then use them at a much later point when you're much higher, like I do on my main account every single tier. But this time I'd be being slightly over prepared. It just saves me time and effort later on. I'm really looking forward to getting into campaign, and well, that grind is gonna be fun. We've then got the big one, QR codes. Which one are still active, which ones have expired, which one's going to be useful. The 2K24 ones, which will give me a boost almost immediately. That's something I've got to take into consideration real soon. But if you want to see more Poor Man SuperCard, remember to hit the subscribe button and of course the thumbs up button, because it really helps me out and lets me know that you are excited about seeing this series. We are so back. In the meantime, if you want to see more Poor Man SuperCard but from the past, here's the original series just up here. It's like going back in a time machine. I tell you, all this playlist down here, which is this series. In case you've missed an episode, go check that out and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye bye.